2,500, that's not a hard farm for a profit. In the meantime, Nake's going to try and complete up that Majol and get that lightning shield up on him. Well, tight under was he walking around with? In fact, let's just bring up our item board. That's going to be the easiest thing to do. So we've got Mech as well as drums up for Chen. We've got 4-star fuels, Blink Dagger for Tiny, as well as Face Boots, of course. Tight under has that gem, that ring. So he might just be looking for a Vanguard, just keep himself alive. But Mirana, Ultimate Orb again, so he's trying to get towards that Mana Style. So we see the one of the blades in the stash. Oh, hang on, I'm taking a lot of pings on Roshan. And he might have to wait a second. All right, they're going to go middle lane. Jay blinks and goes, tossing the Leshrac back. Instantly popping up the BKB, going to look for the stun, can't land it. He's already taken a big chunk of damage. The courier, well, man, careful what you're doing. That courier's worth still a crap load of money. With an initiation, they might think about going for Roshan. The Vulcan's going one-on-one with him. Or are they going to think about the racks? The BKB is down, so it's a possibility. They're going to go again. They're looking for Ice. All healers definitely going to come up. The Chen Hand of God. And they're going to pull Jay back to base. He'll be back in a moment. Goes up to him. The wards are actually down here in the middle. They're going to go for the melee barracks. There's no Tiny to do this, but they get the job. Mineski will pull out. They're nigging away at it bit by bit. And they're not wanting to end. Jules is happy to stay on the lane. If they take the range barracks, they believe it's going to be worth it. And they're going to claim it. One last strike click here from Jules to do the job. And the retreat out now. And with that with that range barracks going down, it's enough money from Ryan to finish off Amanda style. And now they smoke as well. Right on top of a dire sentry ward. It's probably the best thing they could do. They're waiting to go in there. There's a Radiant Ward that's up on the high ground that's giving them the vision. 4-staffing the Shadow Shaman in to go on Nakes. And there we go, BKB, you want to. You're still going to get tossed up in the air. Big fight right now for Orange. They've already got double. It's going to be a triple kill for KYXY. And Tiny's in too far. Getting sprouted up. Held in place. Ghost Scepter will not save you. He will go down. Nakes will do the job. They've lost their middle barracks, but they're going to look for a Roshan if they can get it. They can't push fast enough to take out a Rax. So they need something else. And Orange will keep themselves inside the fight for the moment. Gonna head on down towards Roshan. Cannon wall that up, get rid of those wards. In come the Treant army. Soul Booster is what Leshrac is gonna go. So Bloodstone BKB. Screw the Aghanim Scepter. This will be the death of Roshan. Nakes will then have an Aegis Immortal, or will they even give it to him? Leshrac probably the bigger one to be giving it to. Keep him alive. No, he's going to TP out, which means it is going to go to Nakes. Yep, Lifestealer will take the Aegis Immortal. Looks like he's trying to get up a BKB as well. Screw completing up the Majolina. Just keep it at Maelstrom. Gives him that AoE push, that chain lightning. But Mineski, they had the ward, they had the vision. What they weren't really expecting was the fact that Orange was ready for them. They knew that smoke was there. And the second they popped that off, Orange was like, you know what? We're ready for this. And that BKB got off in time for Leshrac. It's such a big item to get for him. So only 7 seconds left on the charges for it now. Still big timing for it. Winter will try and hold the line up here on the top, supporting KYXY so he can get his farm up. They need to push back out again. There's Jay having fun on the bottom lane. All the tier 1 towers are gone for Mineski. And all the tier 2 towers as well as middle barracks is gone for Orange. Jules Mana style as well as Lincoln's. And he continues to farm. He'll be looking for Deso next. Just to rip through that Nakes. There's Orange setting up for the middle lane. I don't know if they want to go for a smoke gank. Do we have smoke? Crystal Maiden, yeah, she's got it. Is there a reward for the Radiant? Yes, there is. They saw it. They saw the smoke gank. This could be a good bait right now if they want to. In fact, yes, they're going to smoke themselves. And they're going to sit here on the high ground and wait for Orange to come up. There goes the TP up towards the top lane. It's just the illusions here of Mirana that are pushing. KYXY is forced to retreat out. And Mineski looking for an opening. KYXY so easy to take care of those lanes. But Jules kind of really wants to go in. Drops the Starfall, continues to push. The middle lane will also do the same. Supersize Me creeps going, and Chen's creep is lagging behind. Arrow will fly. It's just praying for a lucky hit. Because when that lucky hit hits, then Jay goes in and just finishes up the rest. Look for the combo. Jay's waiting to go. He wants KYXY. The toss. Here's some of his full combo tied towards the front lines. The wards are down. So attacking on the tower, KYXY is trying to get rid of these wards, and there goes Yamatar straight towards the front lines. Get rid of these wards, stop harassment on the tower, but because of that, blink in, do the damage, 4-star back out again. KYXY has already popped that BKB, but the time is very, very low. Now they're up on the high ground, now they can initiate. Marana's ultimate's gone, Arrow's gonna fly through, missing the stun, but KYXY's BKB is down. This is the opening. Avalanche not gonna be there, the toss was there, Avalanche is on cooldown again. Good time, good stun there from Leshrac. Just holding that tight under off, he wanted to go in. Prophet TPing back a couple of inches for some reason. Creates some more trees. 73 hit points on that tier 3 tower. Arrow's gonna fly again. Treant takes it for the team. Already with a gush and damage going on Yamato. He's gotta be careful. There goes the Avalanche. Doesn't get the toss combo. In fact, he gets turned to a piglet for his efforts, and Jay's going to go down before the fight's going to start. Ty goes in. We'll think about the Ravage. Now he does pop it, realizing he's going in very, very low on life. Needs to get out. Leshrac's already got the kill. And Jay, he will be pulled back out again by Chen. Chen will TP out too. There is no stun in time. Mineski retreating. And Jules will TP down towards the bottom lane. And Mineski hitting a bit of a snag. Orange is able to defend this line. The tier 3 tower has gone down, so if they do it all over again, if they claim a second Rax, and it could go their advantage, but there's just a lot of Hex, there's a lot of Disable, and there's just a lot of missed timing, even with that BKB being down from Leshrac, and now down to a 6-second duration. There still was enough for Mineski to find an opening. We've seen that gold graph kind of like limping itself around the 7,500 mark. The XP, however, has been brought back down again. Orange is enjoying this, the levels are catching up. The gold maybe not, but that's because there's still those tier 2 towers up on the field. Not to mention, these guys have been brought down on the Radiant side. To bring them down, that gold graph goes back the other way perfectly. And there's the BKB. Yamatar's going to enjoy that for the next team fight. Mineski is definitely not, especially that Tidehunter. His Ravage is becoming useless now. Those BKBs pop off, and it's just like, well, I don't want to pop off my Ravage. It's not going to damage, it's not going to stun. Especially not the key heroes. Orange up towards the top lane. Prophet still needs to have enough farm so we can buy back when it comes to those fights. He is what makes Orange fighting with like a 6v5. Bloodstone is done on the Leshrac, because with these kills, we've got 5 charges up on that. Tiny going to find himself a haste room, but he's had to sell his bottle to make space for the Ghost Scepter and everything else. And Jay's going to see if he can find somebody. BKB is now done for Shadow Shaman, which means we are going to get a proper stun, but still only 2 levels on the Shackle. Such a very unorthodox build from the Shadow Shaman. It's the reason why you get the BKB, so you can throw out that Shackle and not be stopped. Maximum stun time. 4.75 seconds. Mineski's still thinking about that top lane again. Middle lane is pushing in again. So the creep wave timing is right. The Treants is stalling up a little bit. But nothing can hold Supersize Me creeps back forever. And Jules and Jay towards the front lines. We've got Maelstrom up on now, Miranda too. Arrow flies. Yamatar. Sora coming in avoided. Lincolns gets away. The lightning will still bounce around the creep wave. Shadow Shaman in too far. 4-staffed away. Pops the BKB. Miranda pops the ultimate. He's thinking about going on Nace, but Nace pops his own BKB. So 2 BKBs are being baited out. And that's the long duration BKB. It's now down to 9 seconds. Jay wants in. Arrow will fly. Winter sees it coming. Wards will now drop. All they want is the barracks. Jules is going to start it off. Avalanche toss. It's just distraction so Jules can finish off the melee barracks. and he's got to keep focusing it down. Jules, even if you die right now, get that melee barracks down. And here comes Starfall, bringing it. He's still got to right-click it. Watch Jules closely. He's not finished yet. Hand of God buying some time. Ravage as well. And Jules is forced back down again. They still want to try and win this fight, but Tide is gone. Lestrak is gone. Raised on lone life. The wars be brought down. Aegis will now pop. Arrow will hit on Prophet as well. 2 heroes going to come up. Centaur waiting for the stun. That barracks is still not down yet. 238. Jules, get yourself in there.
Dire's middle tower
He doesn't want to. Tiny can